Well, everyone, we actually ended up getting a massive piece of news yesterday, which actually revolved around the iPod. The iPod Touch 7th generation and pretty much the whole entire iPod lineup has completely been discontinued. Now, it looks like it's still available as supplies last, so I don't think it's going to be lasting super a long amount of time very soon. But personally, when I saw the iPod Touch 7th generation, Apple stating that, the iPod Touch is going to be discontinued, I immediately thought of the iPhone 7. Now, why did I think of the iPhone 7? Well, you have to remember that the iPhone 7 has the same chipset as the iPod Touch 7th gen. Actually, more so, the 7th gen iPod Touch has the same chipset as this one. So why is that important? Well, pretty much what I was stating before was that all of the devices that Apple is currently making, typically when they create a device that is still supported, that's still sold, they will go ahead and pretty much support those devices for a long period of time. Now, that is not always the case. We saw the iPad mini 4 end up, still being sold by Apple for a long period of time. That device ended up getting support for a long period of time too, but the iPhone 6 didn't get a long period of support with it. There were a lot of reasons for that in my opinion, but the iPhone 7 and the iPod Touch 7th generation are pretty much at the same neck and neck. They have pretty much the same exact specs within them, and I wasn't thinking that Apple was actually going to end off the iPod lineup. I thought they were going to keep that lineup for the next generation, probably until in the next year or so. I even thought there could have been a successor to this lineup as well, but it looks like that is not going to be the case anymore, and because Apple ended up removing the iPod Touch 7th generation, I think we are in a situation where Apple may actually end up somewhat, affecting the iPhone 7 lineup as well. Now, I don't think they're going to do this, but this is something that definitely hurts the iPhone 7 more so than the than the iPod Touch, in my opinion. We were expecting the iPod Touch 7th gen to not necessarily be here for a very long amount of time, but the fact that Apple continued to sell that thing, I think they released it in 2019, the fact that they continue to sell that thing for so many years to come, it genuinely makes me think that the iPod Touch 7th generation, with that Apple A10 Fusion chip inside of it, was keeping the iPhone 7 afloat. And now I'm curious to see if Apple's going to go ahead and discontinue this iPhone. Meaning, is iOS 16 going to be coming out for this iPhone or is it not? I personally think that this device is probably going to end up getting it, but the fact that Apple ended the iPod Touch 7th generation lineup right now before, literally a month before, iOS 16 is supposed to come out, is this iPod Touch going to be getting iOS 16? Because if it doesn't get iOS 16, that is going to affect the iPhone 7 lineup. And think about it like this. If this ends up being the case, this is going to be the biggest drop support I think Apple has ever done, because they will drop support for not only the iPhone 7, but the iPhone 7 Plus, the iPhone 6s Plus, the iPhone 6s, and the iPhone SE. That is a massive group of people who currently still use iPhones, and personally I know a lot of people who still own an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus and use them, and that would be a really big drop of support at one time. So I would love to hear your opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.